I really don't think Ironeye is the best character to use when facing this boss fight, but I really think that it's pretty easy in general during the expedition. That's why we are gonna be running this character. And I'll try to explain what are my thoughts during a run, so you can be prepared to face the new enemies we are gonna be encountering in the DLC. And the first thing is pretty simple. It's always the same concept, you know. You go for the early camps first, and then what I like to do is after reaching level 3 is looking for a cave to upgrade my main weapon. That is my first thought after starting the game, you know, the match. Once I have the things I need to reach level 3, which is just 12,000 runes if I'm not wrong. It's not a lot, it's actually pretty manageable. Then just after that I like to go for the upgrade of the weapon. If you have a fort before going to the cave, you can go to a fort. It's absolutely amazing because you will get your weapon to the next level, and then you will be able to take it into the next one. Let's see which is this thing. If it's chariots, we take them. Yeah, it's chariots, so it's a good idea to go. You don't lose anything at all there. And here is where we can upgrade. This is not a fort, but it works as a fort. And the cool thing is that we have the spirit spring here, so we can, well, in this case we also have a church here, so I'm gonna make a slight change of path here for the church because it's pretty close, and then I can just go by, and then I can just go back immediately to this fire camp, and then I'm gonna head to the cave. That way I can upgrade my weapon. Also, we have a village merchant, so if I didn't want to go to a cave, I could just buy the smithing stone, you know. It could be a good idea as well, but if we can get it easily, then why not go into the cave, you know? So here the trick is performing the jump and trying to land on top of this thing, and just wait, be patient when performing the hit, because if you do it too early, it's not gonna work. And I think, if I'm not wrong, we can... Oh my gosh. What happened? Oh, why is this guy not dead? What is going on? It's because my weapon is not upgraded? What the hell? Wow, this is new. I guess it's because my weapon is not upgraded. Oh, this is the first time I see this type of things, man. I'll use this... I think it should be dead by now. I'll upgrade the weapon. Maybe it's because of that. Or maybe because I'm not level 3. It might also be that, guys. I made a mistake by not well, I didn't level up there because I didn't have enough levels available, runes available. So here's the same. Hopefully this time we're gonna get it. No, again, we need more damage. It's insane, bro. Well, do it again. Yeah, I think it's because we are not level 3. Yeah, that is one of the biggest... Where is the... Did it actually die? Oh, I guess it died. What? Hey, crazy. Here we go. It's very cool that they are red. Okay, this one actually died this time. I don't know what's going on, bro. It's supposed to be one crit hit, no matter the weapon you are using. But yeah, you know how the game can be sometimes. So now we are level 3 and a little bit more. Level 4, that's awesome. And we have a great reward there. So now what I'm gonna do is gonna head straight here. Hopefully I will have enough time. And I was not convinced of any of those things. That I wasn't sure of which to take. So I'll take this one. It's not like I need FP, but the other ones are not useful to me. That also depends on what are your perspective about your playstyle, you know? It changes depending on how you like to play. But with Ironeye, I just go with, I don't know, any passive effect that could increase my stamina, my runes, anything in general. And this is great, look at this. If we want, we can even make a slight detour to go for this thing. I don't think I'll do it. Maybe I will. Because it's very close. And it won't affect anything at all. Okay, this is nice. So we know that we have the deer here and we have a camp here. So what I'm gonna do is, after grabbing this flask, I'm gonna go to this cave. I'm gonna grab the stone, and I'm going to go to this merchant, because this is the closest merchant I have, and I'm gonna upgrade my stuff, my weapon, my bow, and then I'm gonna face the deer. As simple as that, bro. And now I'm currently level 5. That's awesome. Now, just by defeating the deer, we're gonna have a great advantage here. Oh wow, the guy chased me. That's insane. We can also face him with the bow as it is right now, but obviously I want to deal more damage. So the best we can do is just going for the weapon upgrade and then facing the boss. But it's up to you. If you want to face him there, it's also a good idea. So here the trick is proccing the poison on this guy. And now what we are gonna be doing is using the dagger mark to deal damage. We want to stay away from this guy as much as possible. Wow, that was really unfortunate. That was actually really unfortunate. I don't know how I took that damage. Okay, here we can deal some attacks. And watch out with that. The problem is that, okay, I didn't want to use my ulti yet, but this guy is really annoying. Yeah. I was not planning to use the ulti there, but the other guy was being extremely annoying with the fire breath and stuff. So for some reason we also have another church here. I am not really that lucky when it comes to the church, and I really don't give the churches great priority, especially in the Deep of Night mode. But if it happens that your game is looking like mine and you have the churches close by, then it's good if you take the time to go for the extra flask. But it's not necessary, and in this case it's not necessary. I actually wouldn't normally go, especially in depth 5, but I'm showcasing it because I think it's something very important, especially that now that we're gonna be facing the new bosses, maybe new enemies, and new day bosses as well, if I'm not wrong. So it's really important for you to be prepared, you know. And the more flasks you have, the higher chances you have of succeeding. We can also face this grafted Zion. I guess I would... no, I will go first for the other guy because he's higher priority. More runes, easier target, and he's in the border of the map. So if we start first with this guy, then we are gonna have less chances of finishing with this one. And because of how the area is positioned, we might require a little bit of more time. So here we go for this guy. And remember with Ironeye is always marking your targets. That is the most important thing here. And this is something I really love about Ironeye, is that you can keep attacking enemies like this that tend to retreat in a very annoying way. When you have the chance, use the heavy attacks. If you don't have the chance, don't do it. Now we just gotta proc the poison, and the poison has been procced. And we also pop the mark of Ironeye. And now, as you can see, our damage is going nuts. So we pass from dealing good damage to dealing an insane amount of damage, bro. And that is the best of Ironeye, bro. And as you are feeling confident with your character and whatever you're playing, you can be more aggressive. But it depends, you know, you don't want to get too greedy, because you might die, especially with a character like Ironeye. If you are playing a wilder or something more resistant, then you should be fine. But if that is not the case, I recommend you to be more careful. Now I got the best bow we could have for this build, because it has poison and better damage, if I'm not wrong. And that's why I like to play Ironeye, because it allows me to play safer, and I feel more confident that I'm gonna win, you know? Okay, we have the same damage, exactly the same damage, but we are just level 7, so it will be about seeing if it's gonna be the same, you know? More runes from defeated enemies and improved ranged weapon attacks. Okay, the RNG is being cool right now, not gonna lie, guys. This RNG is looking so fine. And as you can see, it's really fine because in the castle we don't have the annoying trolls. So it's either the Banished Knights or the or the Crucible Knights, and it's Vanish Knights. So here is the same. Poison the enemies, and now that they are poisoned, just time your attacks properly so you don't die in a stupid combo of these annoying guys. Especially these annoying guys, because they are really tough. Now these guys are extra annoying because they have the shield, but now that we have popped the mark, the poison, I mean, we can go crazy and use these features in our favor, you know. I guess I'm going back for the bunch of dudes that are there. They should drop a decent amount of runes. Now here we can risk it all and go wild, but wait, bro, what the hell? Holy. Nice. And this way we can play safer, you know? Like if you want, you can play more aggressively and go straight there, but I don't feel the need of doing that right now. We're doing it quite well. The ring's about to close, so we better chill. There is no need to rush it. Now it's a fair 1v1 against this guy. Okay, not a 1v1 exactly, but it's better. And I really want to keep it as a 1v1, so I go for this guy. And as I run out of my marks and this guy is going wild on me, I'm gonna do this. And the key here is always being away from the enemies, so you can get the most out of your kit. And this is, you have to know your character, you know, you cannot do this if you are not fully aware of the capabilities and limitations of your characters. In this case, I know how I play Ironeye, I know why I like Ironeye, and you have to be aware of that as well. If you, regardless of the character you play, it can be Ironeye, it can be any character you can imagine, but you have to be fully aware of what are your limitations and what are the playstyle you want to drive, you know. This is going to be very important with the new stuff we are going to be getting in the DLC. Especially with the new characters. Of course, we are going to have to master their kits, but I'm mostly saying this because of the new enemies. So you can use the Nightfarers you already know to beat them easily. I'm not saying that you shouldn't play the new characters. You should actually do that. That's the point of the DLC. But you should also have something that you already have experience on it, you know. That's how you cheese them, bro. So as you can see, it's a lot of damage. It's the same. It doesn't matter if it's these guys or the Crucible Knights. They destroy everything, actually. Ui. Nice. This guy was about to back off. I don't know why they like to do that a lot, but they do it. Let's deal some damage on this guy. Let's see if it's preserved. Nice. Oh, this is awesome. It's very lovely that the guy is not putting the shield. Oh, this is awesome, bro. Nice. Now we have another dormant power for the next thing. Improve attack power at full HP? Definitely. This is a really great buff with Ironeye, because the attack power can... it's very easy to maintain this buff of the attack power at full HP. Okay, maybe I can reach this grace and level up if I'm lucky. Yep, now we are level 10, so we have higher chances of winning, and we have a winding grace as well. So this is what I meant with knowing your things, you know. Now I don't know which boss we are gonna be getting here, but in case it's an annoying boss, we are fully prepared. Oh yeah, it's an annoying boss. And the cool thing here is that despite this a really annoying boss, the fact that we have Ironeye, we can position ourselves properly and make it not that difficult. The mark is one of the best things that we have with this character and in the game in general, because it makes everything more like more reliable. We already broke that guy. That's awesome. I don't know why I didn't actually... What the hell is even this, bro? I don't know what I am seeing. Look at the pierce damage we are dealing, bro. This is insane. Nice. So now it's a fair 1v1. And if we are in an uncomfortable situation, we just take our distance And we just wait for the mark to be available again. That is my biggest tip when it comes to this fight. And this fight is with melee combat is really annoying, bro. If you are playing solo, it's one of the most annoying combats you can encounter, bro. If you're playing with teams, your team actually helps a lot because they can distract one of them and it becomes a fair fight. But if you're in solo like I am myself, it gets a little bit... these duo fights get way more annoying and complicated. If you want, you can use your ulti. I don't see the need to using it. But let's go. That was cool. Now we have more iframes. That's also very beautiful, man. And now you have multiple options here. The first part, the first day is actually the most complicated part because it's when you build your character. So as you notice, my pathing in the first day is about upgrading the potential of my character to increase the chances I have of winning the first night boss, which is the first point where I can actually lose the expedition. Because it doesn't matter if I die against a boss fight during the day, because I will revive, regardless of I will lose one level. I'll be fine, you know. But if I die in the night boss, I might actually lose the expedition. So that's why I prioritize a lot upgrading my... Holy bro, what the hell is even that? I'm telling you, some of these enemies are tough. I didn't expect to receive that much damage from that guy. And here, as these guys are free, I like to defeat them. If you don't want to lose time with them, you can... Well, you can just skip them, but I like to face them. Especially with this character, because it doesn't take a lot of time. Now, this is another good trick that I like of Ironeye. If I attack this enemy, the lion will wake up. If I put a foot in the next door, or in the next platform, the next... Wow, my damage is insane, bro. This is depth 5, guys. This is depth 5. Do you see what is going on? Now here. Now this is good because I draw the attention of both the lion and the knight. So I can attack both here. And here I can use my ulti. I should have marked them. It would have been a bit better. But now we have extra damage due to the poison on that guy. And we are actually being nasty here. It's a dirty trick, I know. You might not like it. But it's effective, and that's my point. You gotta know your stuff. Now this guy is there with the shield up, but thankfully with this Ash of War... Oh, I thought this one penetrated the things, bro. Let's see. Oh, why this one does actually penetrate it and the other one doesn't? Oh, nice. Now we have the poison. I'll try to do my best. Oh my gosh, I actually died, bro. It's absolutely insane how that guy actually hit me, bro. Okay, but this is what I mean. It doesn't matter if I died here. Because I'm gonna revive and I'm gonna be okay. And I don't lose any of my actual stuff. But this is the crazy part of this game. Somehow I actually died here. Despite it was not entirely my fault. Because I was prepared to encounter that guy. And still, a slight mistake make you lose, dude. So you gotta be careful here. And this is just an example, but it happens in multiple situations in the game. I'm glad I'm actually make the mistake there because everything was going very well in my run. A lot of good drops, a lot of close charges there, and everything was going too perfect to be actually like a good example or a good run to explain something, you know. Nice. So now we are gonna check for the bosses inside here. Attack up when building to armament. Okay, I'm gonna check the boss and I'm gonna go to the village merchant. Because the bosses we have available, one is up here and is the Death Rebirth, I think. I'm not sure actually, I didn't check when I was dropping. I actually don't remember where the hell I dropped. I dropped over here, I think. Oh yeah, I didn't pay attention to which enemy was there. So I don't know. Oh, if you feel confident, fight that guy. I actually think it's a waste of time, so I'm gonna pass it. But it's up to you. It is actually up to you. I'm gonna go for the enemy on top of the castle. And this is how it goes. Okay, we have the... Okay, sorry guys, I was receiving a call. So nice, we have runes, we gotta go here. Okay, this is not looking that good. It's a very bad timing to get that curse. Okay, but this is good. Now we have something not going quite well. So it's gonna work as a good example here. So that's what matters, being able to improvise and adapt to your situations. That helps a lot here. I don't like to use the Blood Boil Aromatic on depth 5, but as we are Ironeye, I think it might actually make sense, you know, because the idea is always being safe. Now here, I'm gonna finish first with the boss. Okay, everything is good. We have time to go for the Libra later, depending on the boss we have. Perfect. Now here, it's easy. Okay, hold on. We just gotta deal some attacks and be aware of our mark availability. So as we have one, we deal 3 hits and we don't rush up. We just get close to the guy and we keep repeating the same process. We have one available. We get close to the guy. We dodge. And watch out if he does the entire combo. You have more time actually to attack him. Well, I need you to pay attention to the high amount of damage we've dealt on this guy already, bro. And just doing this cheesy stuff. It's actually a cheesy stuff, guys. I don't know with which one I'm dealing more damage, man. Well, sometimes you might actually dodge early and it shouldn't be that cool, man. Try to stay... Oof, that was actually close, man. So you gotta be very smart with your distance and with your skill. For instance, here, I gotta be patient, bro. I gotta wait as much as possible before attacking this guy. Or I'll not have the mark available. If I rush it there, I'll die, bro. Let's go. Easy, simple stuff, you know? Now with Executor, that guy is pretty easy as well. With dodges, is pretty easy as well too. Okay, yeah, I need a lightning weapon. I need 32,000 runes. Perfect. We have the exact amount of runes to pay the curse. And now there is a big question here. Should we actually... Okay, I'm gonna... Actually, no, please. I'm gonna farm these guys here. Oh, oof, no, I'm gonna die here. Bro, why is this guy alive? Okay, this is looking bad. Okay, nice. I thought I actually got this guy. These guys play very games, bro. Ugh. The Libra course is kind of annoying because it doesn't let me see properly. Okay. Nice. In my opinion, that was a good usage of the ultimate here. Now let's get the hell out of here, bro. This is what matters. I also have to go to the village merchant. But yeah, this is my... Okay, this is where we start wondering if it's worth taking the... Well, it might be worth it during the expedition, but not for the encounters, you know? It's a good investment, honestly. We can take multiple things. Take enhanced armament, take sacred flask, take runes, take improved physique. I don't really know what the improved physique does, but I'll take the demon's plating. I'll take this thing to improve the demon's plating, I mean. Now, the thing is that I am nullifying all my runes gathering buffs. So now I am... No, I mean, I'm nullifying my defense buffs, man. That's what I just did with this upgrade, let's say. Now, the lion is actually the same than the Velverin Hunter. It's all about using the mark and keeping your distance. Nice. HP restoration upon landing attacks. Improve damage negation at full HP. Okay, I can get to level 14 for free, I guess, by just completing the expedition. But here I want to see if I can buy something more valuable. Ice Lightning. So, oof, I would like to take this one for the guy I'm gonna be facing. Oh, improve range weapon attacks. That makes sense a lot. That makes a lot of sense, man. I guess I can give up on my... No, I cannot give up on my bow. I should actually give up on this one, bro, because it's not doing something different than my bow. 144 and this one is doing 148. Why this one is not better? I guess it's because it's not red. Because when you get a red one, it's a lot better. And I guess that's everything I'll buy from that guy. No, I'm gonna buy another Wending Grace. Because I don't trust myself when it comes to the stuff, man. I could face Libra, but as is Libra in the day 2, I guess it's not a very smart idea in my opinion, guys. I don't know what you guys think, but in my opinion, it's not a great idea. I am thinking on buying this one as well. Oh, I cannot buy it at all. It's a better skill than this one. And I can actually wield it, you know? I might actually farm some enemies here to actually buy that one. What? Bro, I thought I was wielding my bow. Yes, it needs 45, right? 45,000. So now the ring is gonna close soon, and I haven't used the benefit of this helmet a lot. That is really not cool. At least now I can buy the katana, because this one doesn't have a great passive effect neither. It is a good weapon, but it's better to use the katana, man. Nice. Okay, the ring is closing here. I could actually go for the Libra, but I think it's not the best idea, especially in the situation we are right now. It will be a good thing if I defeat him, but it's not worth it, man. It's not worth the risk, you know? So let's just farm whatever else we can farm. I have the ulti. Yeah, no. I'm really tempted to go for the Libra, but no, dude, it's actually a bad idea, guys. I'm not gonna be having a lot of extra runes, because I was not aware of this guy here. But anyways, I think that even being aware of this guy, the map was not the most like complete when it comes to stuff to farm, you know? Now here I gotta be careful with these fellas. They are gonna attack me at distance at any time possible. Okay, I'm starting to have rot build up. That's not cool. This way I can just farm enemies. This is so cool, bro. Okay, this guy's shooting projectiles. That's crazy. Okay, here we might be in danger, bro. Okay, this is why Ironeye is big, bro. I just gotta... Uy! Wow. Okay. That's awesome. Okay, we are getting some decent runes. I don't want to risk it that much. Okay, that's huge. We gathered some easy runes and we are out of here, bro. Nice. I should have kept the other one, bro. This one increases the runes you get, but it makes... No way, dude. You have to be kidding me. Okay. Okay, against the Nameless King, you know what? Let's drop this thing. I don't actually care. I need all my buffs active, man. The Nameless King is immune to poison, bro. I can't believe this, man. Okay, the first part will be easy with my character, but then everything gets a lot more complicated. Okay. What are you aiming to? Okay. Holy. Nice. So now here we change the weapon completely. This guy is immune to poison. It doesn't make sense to fight him properly. And the worst part is that this is a lightning katana, bro. So the guy is gonna be absorbing a lot of our damage. I'm gonna try to pop the mark at any time soon. Bro, this guy is zeri. Nice. We are full HP again. And the worst part of this katana is that it doesn't deal bleed. Something this guy is actually weak to. Nice. Okay. Nice. Holy. That's how we do it, bro. And I recovered the freaking helmet loot. We're gonna get a lot of runes here, bro. Nice. We did it quite well there, baby. We did it quite well. We are not in depth 5 because we are idiots, man. Not at all. Not at all, baby. Not at all. What are you on, guys? You think I'm an idiot? No, 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 no. We have a little bit of experience, guys. We have a little bit of experience. I didn't gather that many runes. That's a shame. But we are okay. So we have improved chain attack finishers with improved attack power at full HP. Improved damage negation at full HP twice, so that's awesome. I wish I could leave one of these, to be honest. But no, all of them are actually really good. But well, I guess I can use the bow only to proc the poison and then I should play melee. Because we have frostbite and lightning with this one, so it's actually insane. Now, my question is, should I buy something here like another Wending Grace? Or maybe some of these? Because they are pretty expensive and every time I lose runes, I lose damage. With this guy I have near death reduces max HP? No, I don't have it. No, yeah, I have it, bro. Freaking thing, man. This is making the things more... it's making damage negation more important to me, you know? Yeah. Anyways, I guess this way we'll be fine. Ugh. It's all about if the RNG is good as well. If we are very unlucky and the RNG is crap, everything is gonna be really difficult. So let's keep these things in order. I think the Bloodwell Aromatic do not stack with this thing. So let's keep it like this. I'm gonna use this and Bloodwell Aromatic in the first phase. We don't know which one we are gonna be getting, so we better get straight into it. It's the difficult one, bro. Where is this guy? There we go. Watch out the stamina. Bro. No. I'm gonna keep it melee, bro. Bro, this is actually unfortunate as you can't imagine, bro. Oh my gosh, that is the most unlucky thing I've seen, bro. Oh my gosh, this has to be the most unlucky thing I've seen in my life, bro. Bro, oh my gosh, this game, dude. All good, all good, all good. That's it. That's it, bro. That's it, baby. That's it, bro. Come on now. Who's next, bro? That's what I'm talking about, guys. This was supposed to be a guide, but come on, dude. Did you see that freaking fight against the Nameless King and against this guy? Jeez. Jeez, 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 baby. Nice. I'm warmed up for the DLC, brother. I'm warmed the hell up, bro. Let's go. Yeah, it was a guide, right? So yeah, basically, practice. Practice and make a good pathing, you know? So if we analyze this, we started in a bad way because we had the church, and then we had to go to this place without being at enough level to actually one-shot the chariots. So then we traveled all the way up to this cave, because this one is a lot more difficult due to the knight having a spear and a shield. Very broken knight, by the way. And then we returned to this place to upgrade the weapon after obtaining the Smithing Stone 2. We finished with this major boss, and then we went into the castle to farm it. This is the important part, how you make your character to have a strong weapon to defend itself, you know? After that is just farming and looking for the things you need for your character. If you pay attention, we didn't do much by staying in the castle here. Insane, insane, bro, insane.